What's going on, good people? It has been quite a minute. Let's see if I can get the come on into the room. Be coachable, teachable, trainable, and post your city and state message to get up and go scrolling. Hopefully, you guys can hear me okay. It's been quite a bit of time, but I figured it's time to get back. What's going on, Lisa? It's so good to see you, sis. What you doing up on Mindset at midnight? What you got going on, sis? So I wanted to pop in tonight. This is extremely impromptu. I'm not even sure if I have it up posted everywhere that I need for it to be posted, but it should be posted on the Brand Master Family First Designs graphic design page. It should also be posted inside of the private Learn, Lead, and Level Up group. And I believe I'm also live over on YouTube. So let me know whether or not you guys can hear me okay. My name is Martina Britt Yelverton, Brand Master, Cash Flow Queen, and founder of the Hire Your Kids legal tax hack called Youth Lifestyle Training. You up working, sis? You up working? Good deal, good deal. So I really just wanted to pop on and just ask, what are you going to do in 2022? She said, trying to be like you, OG. I know, right? Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and drop that in here. So thank you for chiming in from North Carolina. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of these comments up and going. It's been a minute since I've been on here actually navigating this myself. I've been doing a lot of StreamYard streaming for other clients, getting them used to the broadcast. And I have learned StreamYard has gone in here and tried to get fancy, huh? They have added some other bells and whistles in here, and I'm really excited to see what they have going on. So this is looking really good. I'm not sure how avid of a user you are, Lisa, or anyone else that's catching the broadcast are of StreamYard, but I am in love with StreamYard. Like, I love everything about it. I love what it does. I think the only thing that drives me a little bit batty is the share screen features. That gets on my nerves just a little bit, but I'm in here to play around with it tonight and see what they have going on. So again, I have titled this, let's see if I can correctly see myself. I have titled this Setup Sunday. So of course, we're going to talk about setting yourself up for the year coming forward using your momentum calendar. And I have to get the new link up, of course, for 2022, so that whenever you guys go to momentum.martinabrityelverton.com, what I need to populate. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up here. Let's see if I can get the banner where I let you guys know that rolling up here on the screen, so you can get this momentum.martinabrityelverton.com blueprint. And let's see if I can get it to come up here on the screen and then share that screen with you so you guys can see what in all of the world that I'm talking about. And let's see if I can get that share tab to do what I need it to do. Let's see if I can get the right Chrome tab, momentum shared on the screen here. And you guys let me know as soon as you see that. So it should be shared on the screen now, the 2021 Yearly Momentum Planner. You guys know quite a bit of time what we were doing. We were walking through this entire worksheet here to help you guys set up, but we are December the 6th at this point. We are 25 days. Wow, that's nothing away from the end of the year and just about ready to jump over into 2022. So my question is, what are you going to do in 2022? So in case you don't know who I am, I've introduced myself already, but to go ahead and let you know what my daily goal is, that's to brand you, educate you, and to help you get your assets in order so that you can leave a legacy, or better yet, so that you can live a legacy. And one of the ways that I do this is live on a number of platforms, just giving you guys information, but we are really ramping that up and getting back on schedule in 2022. So for those of you who are able to see the information inside of the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group, you guys know we have been quite consistent for some time. Then we fell off for a little bit of time. Then we jumped back on board, and then we tried to do something that was more structured. And I didn't like the way, yeah, I know, Lord, 25 days, right? And we are there. I didn't like the way the consistency was happening. So literally, I took like a 3-month hiatus. So you guys are probably inside of the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group, like where in the world is Martina? However, you know, if you follow anything on the social media page, Martina has been like just crazy all over the place this year, getting the brand developed, getting the brand built. We've had quite a bit of collaborations going on this year. We were able to crank out 3 more books this year, 3 more collaborative efforts. We were on 3 speaking platforms. So I'll get all that pulled up in a minute. But let me go through first this momentum planner because time is running out. All right. So if you have a look at this planner that we started at the end of 2020, every year I give you guys access to the new planner. So tonight you will probably go after this stream and you will go to momentum.martinabrittyoverton.com and you will then be able to access the 2022 yearly momentum planner so that you guys can go ahead and get set up. So that's a part of what we're discussing tonight, how to get set up. And I'm asking what you're going to do in 2022. All right. When we started going through this, I literally had to walk people through the importance of writing the plan. You guys know my quote, Habakkuk 2:2, write the plan so he who read it can run and tell that. That's how I say it. All right. Y'all know I'm no Bible scholar. I'm no Bible thumper or anything like that. But I really endeavor to help you guys understand how important it is to write the plan, as well as people need to understand when you're writing a plan, you're writing it not only for whomever else is going to see it, but you're writing it for yourself as well, right? You're writing it, you're committing it to paper. That is actually action and energy and effort that you're putting forward when you write the plan, okay? Good deal. Good deal. I'm so glad that you are ready, Lisa. I know we have been hit or miss, talking and everything, and you wanted to look into some better connections with me, and that's great. I'm greatly appreciative that you are still in the group, that you are still active. We're going to ramp that group back up. And make sure that we're putting great free content in there as well, so that you guys can continue to stay plugged in. I'm hoping to reactivate you guys and reignite you guys. We have a lot that we're going to do, literally closing out 2021, but getting us moving forward in 2022. And a lot of it has to do with writing the plan and just being very frank and honest with all of you, especially you guys who catch this inside of the Learn, Lead, and Level Up private Facebook group. You guys are just going to have to keep up. Like, I understand the mindset about leave no one behind, but I also understand the mindset of, do you guys see how quick 2021 went? Like, is it me? Or did this year not fly? And I know we've gone through a lot with the pandemic starting to hit us at 2019. You guys know that we went through the entire eviction process due to the pandemic and all of that. We're coming out of that right now in Jesus' name. So I understand struggle. All right. I understand the difficulty of 2022, losing people to the pandemic, all of that. And then here we are in 2021, and we are 25 days from the end of 2021. 25 days from the end of 2021. These last 2 years have been brutal. Not to mention 2 years prior to that, losing my mom, watching her battle kidney cancer, watching her deal with lupus, and then losing that battle. And then 2 years later, the pandemic. Like, I have no idea what I would have been like trying to help my mom get through this pandemic, dealing with all of that. I cannot imagine. So everything works out for the good for each and everybody. You have to find the good in it. During this time frame, it brought me and my family closer. I actually did a private recording the other day for the launch of my journey, Evicted to Educated. And no, it ain't easy. I actually did a private recording, and I've been doing a lot of private recordings that will be a part of that delivery. But one of the things I had to recognize and realize, and I'm going to get back to Set Up Sunday, I promise. One of the things I had to realize was that everything does work out for your good. No problem. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that. Everything does work out for your good. It's in your belief system. You know what I'm saying? And so being able to have to be back with my son and putting my family back together again, all under one roof, just having to be amongst each other all the time really allowed us to grow closer. We had some situations that showed up during this pandemic that had I not been in his presence, we would not have been able to address immediately. We have had some things go on, with the business and, even through his job, him being transferred to work from home and then being transferred back into the office during this pandemic, and us choosing to remain unvaccinated. Don't hop on my post and give me a whole bunch of mess about that. To each his own personal preference. Trust me, my boo is vaccinated. One of my best friends is vaccinated. Me and my kids are not vaccinated. And so it's to each their own preference, and so just dealing with that, and then just the ups and downs of launching 3 books, being on 3 brand spanking new platforms with the Les Brown, the Dr. Cheryl Wood, being on the same platform of greats like Dr. Lynn Richardson and Gloria Mayfield Banks and Dr. George Fraser and Sean Fair and so many other people over the course of 2021. Who would have thought I would have been able to do that smack in the middle of a pandemic? Like, just who knew? So, guys, understand that everybody is going through something, and to be able to document all of this is crucial to you being able to make it through your journey. And as you guys see, I post a lot on my timeline about Dr. Miles Monroe and just the things that I'm learning from him and how I'm able to apply all of this to my life. I've got my kids listening to Julian Gordon, dealing with understanding rich and righteous money principles. We're listening to Dr. Miles Monroe, understanding, what the kingdom really is. Like, I have an amazing business mentor under Minister Gerald W. Parker, and just a great mentor inside of the MLM industry. Guys, you just don't understand. My speaking coach, Dr. Cheryl Wood, is off the chain. Like, the amount of things that have happened that I've been able to document and write on this form, like, as it happens, this is stuff I couldn't have guessed would have happened. So what I plan to do is whip out some of my pieces of paper, because I have so many, to actually show you guys, like at the beginning of the year, what I wrote down for my goals over the course of each quarter, because this is broken down here in quarters as well. So when you're looking at this and you're setting out like what you're going to accomplish for the year, who'd have thought I would have delivered 3 more books, like with, let me see, 77 and 74 and 42. So what's that? 77 plus 74 plus 42. That's almost 200 stories, 200 co-authors that I've actually been able to personally connect with over the course of 2021. Now, that's not including my own personal 3 books. We're just talking about just these 3 collaborative books. That was not something I had written down. However, being able to be in contact with Dr. Cheryl Wood was a goal, but I did that times 3. Being able to be in contact with Les Brown was not even written down, but it happened. Being able to be in contact with Sean Fair, a Fair Consulting Group, wasn't even written down, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? So imagine writing one thing down and 10 things happen. Okay. So I'll be able to share that with you guys over the course of the next, 3 or 4 setup Sundays that we have going on. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to be live each and every Sunday because of girl, you better say it. You better say it. I'm going to put that one up. Being in position. Yes, exactly. You know, so I'm going to share that with you. It's crunch time now to make sure that we get everything ready for 2022 and the way that we're going to be launching that. But getting back to this form, breaking things down over the quarter, understanding what your values are, and this year what your theme is. My whole thing about this year has been unbothered. The entire year has been about being unbothered. And my main thing was being unbothered by this pandemic, being unbothered by the eviction, and understanding that it was for my good. There's no way I would have been able to afford to do a lot of the things that I was doing had I been paying a rent for this year of 2021. There's no way I would have been able to afford to invest in myself to the capacity that I invested in myself, getting my kids' businesses started, getting their brands started, launching the youth lifestyle training, getting all of that done cost a lot of investment. And so it was like I had to be sat down and held still so that I could have the funds to invest in myself to that level, right? And then I'll be breaking down what happened in each one of the quarters. You guys know January, February, March was Women Crushing Mediocrity. I'm not sure if this will let me share more than one tab at a time, so I'll show that information in just a moment. But then in quarter two, January, February, March, April, May, June. So April, May, June, we were dealing with You Are Enough conference and getting that launched. Okay, June, then July, August, September, we were dealing with getting ready for the Unleash Your Voice campaign, getting a lot happen with launching a virtual summit that we did for my MLM company and having a couple of those in place. I had several brands that launched in the third quarter, and then here in the fourth quarter, being able to release Unleash Your Undeniable Impact, the third collaboration. And guys, these hit Amazon. So Women Crushing Mediocrity hit #2 Amazon bestseller. You Are Enough hit #1 Amazon bestseller. Unleash Your Undeniable Impact hit #1 Amazon bestseller. And You Are Enough actually went international bestseller as well. So I am a 3-time bestseller, 2-time #1 bestseller, and 1-time international bestseller, co-author with the Dr. Cheryl Wood platform. Like, who would have thought those, like, none of those were written down? But that's what happened. So like Lisa said, being in position, crazy, right? But you won't know these things if you don't document them. And Facebook does an excellent job of helping you document all of these things. But specifically, before I even get off of here, let's see if I can get this to flip over to the page that I wanted to flip over to. So WCM, that's Women Crushing Mediocrity. If you go to wcm.martinabrittyoverton.com, you guys know and understand the way that I help people understand brand building is because you are the brand. And I help people understand that what they need to do is to build their brand around them because they are the brand. You're never introduced as I'm introduced as the brand master because I have now cornered that and put that into my introduction for any and everything. However, most times when you're introduced by your name, not by your company name. And so this is why you should be branding you, not specifically the business. Okay. And so anytime I'm giving out links, you can just about guarantee it's going to be whatever the link is, the acronym is .martinabrittyoverton.com. So in order to get a copy of this Amazon best-selling book. If you're interested in that, you would go to wcm.martinabrittyoverton.com. Here you're able to see my speaking platform back in March where I spoke on how to release lack. Okay. Going from there, that was the first quarter. The second quarter ended up dealing with the You Are Enough. And let's see, that one popped open in another window. Let's see if I can get that one to pop open back over here, so that you guys can see that. So in the second quarter, now I'm talking about things that I didn't even have written down. I had other things that I wrote down, but these are the things that actually came to fruition. And so they were manifested, like Lisa said, because I was in position, right? And so we went from WCM, which is Women Crushing Mediocrity, in the first quarter, rolling into the second quarter. So in the second quarter, we ended up going over into the You Are Enough conference. And let me see, my thing is moving a little bit slow. Maybe it'll populate in just a moment. We'll see. Because anytime you go live and you try to get stuff up, what happens? Technology acts a straight fool. See, told you, acts a straight fool. So we'll see if we can get that to come up. Let me see. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's go back there. And let's see if we can do it this way. You are enough. There we go. All right. And so then we moved into the second quarter of the year. I did not even remotely have written down that I was going to be releasing a second book. However, You Are the Answer was a speaking platform that I closed out the first half of the year. You're available to watch my speaking platform here. You'll be able to scroll down, get a copy of the book and all of that as well for You Are Enough. So that happened in the second quarter. Right. So then in the third quarter, I ended up traveling down to Atlanta for an Unleash Your Voice 1-day summit with Les Brown himself. Like, guys, I want to see if I can pull up my photos just so I can show you. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it on here. Let's see if I can scroll down, but you're talking about mind-blowing. Being in the presence of the Les Brown, I was so underprepared. I really was. I was so underprepared for the impact of seeing this man and being in the same presence of this man. It was like I was in awe listening to that. And then also in that same time frame, we also hosted me coming out into the pandemic world, our first virtual conference in Raleigh. It was absolutely amazing. I think I have a couple of pictures of those too. Let's see if I can get. Oh, it's being a pain because of the way that StreamYard lets you share it now. Let's see if I can get these to come up. I got so many pictures. I don't want everything in the world to pop on here the wrong way. Y'all know when you take pictures and you save everything, we don't want everything that ain't supposed to pop on here to be popping on here. So anyway, we had that conference. I got a chance to go down in September to actually see Les Brown himself. I'm trying to see if I can get that one to come up so I can at least show you that. Like when I say VIP rocks, being able to sit on the second row in the second seat and be an arm's length away from Les Brown was it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing and heartwarming. So I think I can stop sharing for just a moment and I'll be able to get it up if I do it this way. So let's pull this down here because I want you guys to see this. So let's stop share. Let's share again. I want you guys to see some of these pictures. I don't want you to miss this. So here we go. Photos and let's see and share. So I have the photos up now. All right. So this is when I first got to the conference. Here we go. So let me know whether you guys can see that. All right. So I'm standing, like I say, on the first row. And this is when we're announcing Dr. Cheryl. And Dr. Cheryl comes up and speaks. And then, yep, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. And then this is when I was taking some of the pictures with some of the other ladies. Of course, I went ahead and took pictures of my VIP access. This is Dr. Jonas. I'm going the wrong way. Yep, going the wrong way. See, got your stuff just all out here in the world. We're going to get it right. All right, so that was the first time that I had done my hair that way. So, of course, I had to send my stylist pictures of my hair and how well it turned out. But we actually ended up with some type of a proclamation from the state of Georgia, the city of Atlanta, that was presented to Dr. Cheryl Wood. But here we are at the conference with the Les Brown speaking. You're talking about, like you said, Lisa, being in position. It was amazing. hearing him speak. This is where she interviewed him after he spoke. And this was a very, very, very quick picture that we took. Like, she brought the speakers up. Mr. Brown took off his mask. We took these pictures so quick, and then everyone else dispersed because he was serious about not being in close, proximity due to COVID and all of that. So we stepped up, took all these pictures quick. Everybody was snapping pictures, and then we all dispersed. So it was a very unexpected addition to my calendar. Who would have thunk, writing down my goals and my plans for 2021, that was nowhere in my plans, but that actually was how I closed out the year, the first half of the year. Okay. So again, when I'm telling you guys to write this stuff down, to be able to get to your expected end, I'm telling you these things for a reason. Use this planner to your advantage. Write down what your objectives are, what you want to accomplish. You have to put it in play. You have to put energy behind it. You have to be able to document it, right? And then to be able to meet those accomplishments is just crazy amazing. All right. And so then again, in the fourth quarter here, we end up in the fourth quarter, we have a gala for the Unleash Your Undeniable Impact SpeakerCon 2021. We ended up on a Wednesday night at the Renaissance in Maryland. And again, none of this was written down on my planner. I had no idea I would be releasing books to this magnification. Like no idea I would be manifesting on this level. Of course, I said I wanted to write a book. Of course, in 2019, we released the first journal. Of course, I said I wanted to write another book. And so in 2020, we released the Youth Lifestyle Training, Hire Your Kids Legal Tax Hack workbook. Of course, these are things that I've wanted to do. But 3 books in 1 year, no clue. 3 speaking platforms in 1 year, no clue. So guys, until you write it down and until you push yourself to this type of thing, you won't be able to manifest these things. You have to go through applied knowledge. You have to go out here and get the knowledge first. Then you have to apply what it is that you learn. And again, here we are closing out November, speaking again on Dr. Cheryl Woods, speaking with Les Brown. And the kicker for this one is the devil was so in my ish. My internet was completely jacked up, and I had to speak directly before Les Brown, and my internet was jacked. Now, when I got there on Monday, internet was beautiful. Tuesday, internet was beautiful. Went to the gala on Wednesday. Came back from the gala on Wednesday, had an interview with Sean Fair on Thursday for his speaking platform. Internet was fine. Wake up Friday morning when it's time for me to speak before Les Brown, and the internet was full of the devil. So when you guys get an opportunity to come over here to Unleash Your Undeniable Impact, that would be uyui.martinabrityoverton.com and watch this, you'll see the internet is jacked completely. Okay, the internet is jacked, but the message is loud and clear. And then this is the third book that was released here in the fourth quarter of 2021. So guys, when I'm telling you to fill this stuff out, I'm telling you to fill it out so you can track what your goals are, because what you don't measure does not happen. Like what you don't measure, what you don't track, what you don't write down does not happen. But once you commit pen to paper and you write it down, things will begin to happen. This calendar, this momentum planner, this writing process is crucially important, guys. Okay. So I'm hoping you're getting that. I hope I done beat that horse good and dead. And you guys understand what we're trying to do to help any and all of you level up. So here we are, 25 days at the end of 2021. And I'm asking, what are you going to do in 2022? We're 25 days from the end of the year. We start 2022. Again, you'll be able to get off of this live. You'll be able to type in momentum.martinabrittyoverton.com. It will bring up the 2022 yearly momentum planner within minutes after we finish. Guys, once again, write it down. So you're going to be looking at the 2022. We're going to be talking about what you're going to be doing going forward, what you will accomplish in the year of 2022, what the Learn, Lead, and Level Up crew is going to be accomplishing in the year of 2022. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to what you guys have plans. If there are any questions, definitely drop them on any of the comments. Like I said, this is streaming on Facebook in the group privately. It's also streaming on my design page, and it's also streaming on YouTube. Take the opportunity to engage, to like, comment, and share, to definitely become a part of the community. So should you choose, and get plugged in, because if you don't write this down, and what are you going to track? What's going to be there on the other side of any of this? How are you going to know what you did? What's going to be on the other side of it? No telling. Okay. So I'm asking you guys to write it down so that you can get on the other side of wherever you were stuck at. Okay. I thank you guys for popping on. I thank you guys for just getting ready to get set up for what's coming in 2022. That's going to be hard for me to say. 2022. I think I'm going to have to practice. That's going to be hard for me to say. But going ahead and getting yourself ready for what's coming. You guys know when the pandemic first hit, I was live almost every single day, whether it was Mindset on Monday, Teach You Something Tuesday, Watch Me Work Wednesday, Thoughts on Thursday, Freestyle Friday or Free Stuff Friday, Social Saturday, and Setup Sunday. I was live almost 7 days a week when the pandemic first hit, because it was important to put content out there. It's important to have content out there. There is a possibility we may be shutting down again due to the Omicron variant. Delta did its thing, didn't shut us down, but now we got an Omicron variant, and they claim that it is attacking even younger, that it came from over in South Africa somewhere. I'm not even going to try to figure out, what the news is saying about that. But if we shut down again, you guys need to already have content out there and be in position online so that you can still thrive through yet another pandemic. And you need to do that by going ahead and writing your goals. You've got to write your goals. How else are you going to know what you're doing if you don't write it down? How else are you going to be able to track what you're doing if you don't write it down? So like I said, I hope I beat that horse dead. I hope that you will go ahead and access momentum.martinabrittyoverton.com directly after this stream so that you can get a copy of the 2022 Yearly Momentum Planner. If you are not in the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group, definitely go ahead and submit your application. Just go to learnleadandlevelup.com. Go ahead and submit your email address and whatever the 3 questions, the qualifying questions that it will ask, and you will be submitted into the group. We are not going to charge for the group in 2022. Everything inside of that group will be absolutely free for the year of 2022 only. And we will be giving out a lot of free content. I'm going to have some leaders inside of the group step up. I know Koresh is ready to step up. I know that Phyllis is ready to step up. We have people inside of the group that are ready to step up and that are ready to lead. So let's talk about how we're going to begin to step up and bring more people inside of that group. One thing I did not get to show at the bottom of this page here is the ability to get access to Dr. Cheryl Wood's speaker spot. So when you go to any of those, whether you go to wcm.martinabrittyoverton.com, whether you go to YAE for You Are Enough.martinabrittyoverton.com, or you go to UYUI for Unleash Your Undeniable Impact .martinabrittyoverton.com. At the bottom of each of these pages to get the book is an access to get to know how I was able to become a part of Dr. Cheryl Wood, her speaking platform, how she was able to become my speaker coach. And you can actually leave your email address and get access to the speaker spot right away so that you can understand how I was able to do it and how you can too. All right. So we will be toggling between the speaker spot, Learn, Lead, and Level Up, and we will be leveling up this year. So it's not that the information is going to go fast, but the information is going to go fast for you if you're not implementing. All right. I have so much stuff that I will be loading into that group this year, and I'm going to load it and keep it moving. So it's going to be up to you guys to do the work, to download the information and to do the work. And then we're going to move on, right? Y'all see how quickly 2021 went. I can't imagine how fast 2022 is going to go, but I'm going with it, and I'm hoping you guys are coming along for the ride. So that is my time. Martina Britt Yoverton, Brand Master Cash Flow Queen, founder of the Hire Your Kids legal tax hack called Youth Lifestyle Training, just showing you guys how to leave a legacy. Again, my daily goal is to brand you, educate you, and to help you get your assets in order. Oh yeah, and we got business credit coming too, to help you get your assets in order so that you can leave a legacy, or better yet, so that you can live one. So to your success, guys, I look forward to seeing you later on in this month with your 2022 momentum planners completed, some screenshots taken, and plug those into the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group so that we can go ahead and get prepared for 2022. We are already behind the curve. What we should be ready to do in 2022 should have been done last quarter. We actually should be implementing already. So we're a little bit behind the curve, but we are going to get caught up. I'm so glad that you guys are catching this, that are staying plugged in. I know many of you are not up, at this amount of time in the middle of the night. But guys, guess what? I hate to say it. This is my time. I love being up at midnight. So a lot of the content that you may see may get commented on or seen after the fact, but I love being up at midnight. So you're going to see a lot more mindset at midnight. You're going to see a lot more talking money at midnight. You're going to be seeing a lot more dealing with branding at midnight, because this is the time that I love to be up and run my mouth. So I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for your time. That's good, Lisa. I'm glad, and I'm hoping you'll be one of the ones that chooses to step up inside of the group as well. So we need to make sure that we talk. To your success, guys. Now I got to go, since I did this impromptu. So now y'all know I got to go back, create the thumbnail, and stick it on here so all my branding looks right for Talking Mindset at midnight. I see you guys on the next one. Talk soon. Woo!